At 6, we're live in Calais as channel crossings go on despite the deaths of 27 people, including 7 women and 3 children. Other migrants continue to arrive on the Kent coast today, willing to take the risk of perilous journeys.
We need more cooperation from the British, because we're guarding the border for the British.
This is about addressing long-term pull factors, smashing the criminal gangs that treat human beings as cargo, and tackling supply chains. This requires a coordinated international effort.
Here in northern France, we've been inside one of the camps where people who have travelled thousands of miles wait for the green light from smuggling gangs. We'll be looking at what it might take to bring all of this to an end and the options for both the UK and France and the impact on both sides of the channel.
Also on the programme, NHS vacancies in England reach nearly 100,000. We talk to staff about the pressures. The proposal for an independent regulator for English football is endorsed by the government, but some are concerned it could damage the game. And this beautiful Roman mosaic, the first of its kind discovered in the UK, is unearthed by chance in a farmer's field.
And later in the hour, we'll have Sports Day on the BBC News channel with all the latest reports, results, interviews and features from the BBC Sports Centre.
Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6 live in Calais. We learnt today a little more about the 27 people who lost their lives in the Channel in the last 24 hours. Their identities are not yet known, but we do know that there were 7 women and 3 children among the dead. One of the women was pregnant. That loss of life, the single worst incident of its kind here in the waters behind me, has raised the question in very intense ways of what the UK and France can try to do to bring all of this, the trade in human beings that takes place in these waters, to an end. The first of our reports today is from our correspondent Nick Beak, who has spent the day inside one of the many makeshift camps that are around the town of Calais, where people who have already travelled thousands of miles to get to this part of northern France try and wait for their chance to get to the UK.